My brothers and sisters, tonight, hear me well. At midnight, a signal pierced the silence, not loud, not showy, but deliberate, clear. Across Africa, eyes turned, hearts paused, and the winds of change whispered through the villages, the cities, the deserts, and the rivers. I saw not a ceremony, I saw a signal, a sign that tells us all, fear has taken its seat where courage should reign. When a leader stands between soldiers and citizens, know this, she is not standing for you, she is standing for herself. She seeks protection, not justice. She seeks obedience, not dignity. And in that moment, the truth of leadership was revealed. Leadership is not comfort, leadership is conviction. Leadership is the courage to stand with your people, even when every force, every shadow, every empire tells you to step away. Africa has always been a land of visionaries. From the Sahel to the Cape, from the Nile to the Niger, our ancestors built kingdoms when the world called them tribes. They carved rivers into borders. They made sand and stone their witnesses. And yet, today, too many forget this. Too many have traded courage for safety, dignity for survival. Do not be fooled by appearances. A military oath is more than ritual. It is a mirror. It reflects who truly holds the compass of power. And when fear guides the hand, Africa trembles. But listen closely. Fear is temporary. Courage is eternal. The spirit of the people, patient, watchful, unwavering, cannot be silenced. In Tanzania, the oath at the barracks was not just a choice. It was a statement, a message to the world, to the region, and to Africa herself, that the old system remains, that fear will rule, that obedience is demanded over freedom. Yet, history has always shown us, power built on fear is brittle. It cracks, it collapses, and when it does, courage rises to claim the stage. From Bamako to Dar es Salaam, from Ouagadougou to Kinshasa, the winds carry the same truth. Africa is one body, one heartbeat, one destiny, and that heartbeat does not reside in barracks, in golden chairs, or in foreign accounts. It lives in the sweat of farmers, the resolve of students, the labor of workers, the dreams of children. When soldiers swear loyalty to protect thrones instead of people, remember this: history does not wait, history does not forgive, history claims what is owed. So tonight I speak not as a critic of one nation, but as a brother in the struggle of all Africa. If fear triumphs in one land, it casts a shadow over the continent. But if courage rises, it ignites a flame that no army, no empire, no foreign master can extinguish. They try to divide us, East against West, Francophone against Anglophone, Christian against Muslim. But Africa remembers, Africa knows. Africa cannot be broken by borders drawn in foreign offices or by whispers of empires long gone. The youth are awake. They are asking the dangerous questions. Why does wealth leave our lands while hunger grows at home? Why do soldiers guard the powerful instead of protecting the people? Why do foreign hands shape our destinies while our own voices are silenced? These questions are dangerous to tyrants, sacred to nations. Africa's liberation is not a gift, it is a responsibility. It is a duty, written in courage, sealed in sacrifice, and carried forward by the hands of those brave enough to stand. Every act of honesty, every protest, every voice raised in truth, every child who dreams of freedom, they all count, they all matter, they all build momentum, they all shape history. To the youth of Africa, from Dar es Salaam to Nairobi, from Accra to Johannesburg, you are the pulse of this continent. You are not powerless, you are the architects of a new Africa. Every dream you dare, every barrier you cross, every voice you raise reshapes destiny. And to our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, in Harlem, in Kingston, in London, your struggle is not separate. Your memory, your resilience, your identity are part of Africa's soul. Invest in this continent not through charity, but through partnership. Teach the truth of who we are. Build bridges with knowledge, trade, and culture. Imagine a continent where armies no longer aim at their own people, but at those who would enslave us again. Imagine a continent where the youth move freely from Dakar to Dar es Salaam without visas, without fear, without walls. Imagine Africa not reacting, but defining, not borrowed, but sovereign. And this is possible. This is achievable, because every collapse of false power awakens something pure. Across the continent, a new generation rises. Thinkers, builders, artists, warriors. Not for titles, not for glory, for truth, for justice, for Africa. History will remember those who stand with the people. History will not forgive those who rule over fear. And tonight, we choose which history we serve. Look at the streets of Lagos, the fields of Mali, the markets of Addis Ababa, the ports of Dar es Salaam. Africa's story is being rewritten, the ink is courage, the paper is our future, and the pen is in our hands. No longer will we kneel to the West, no longer to fear, no longer to false authority. The revolution begins not tomorrow, not later, but now. That night, the world slept, but Africa awoke, and it will never sleep again. To every leader still serving foreign masters, know this, the people are awake. You may command their silence today, but never their hearts. To every child, every student, every worker, every dreamer, rise, unite, protect this dream. You are the soul of Africa. You are unstoppable when we stand together. For centuries, they wrote our stories. They painted our faces. They sold our names. But now, Africa writes her own chapter. Our courage is the ink. Our unity is the paper. Together, we are unstoppable. From Dakar to Dar es Salaam, from the Nile to the Niger, Africa remembers who she is. She remembers her kingdoms, she remembers her warriors, she remembers her destiny. And tonight we pledge, no more chains, no more borrowed authority, no more silence. Africa rises. That night the world slept, but Africa awoke, and it will never sleep again. Africa is our home. Africa is our future. Africa is our power. And we, the people, are the heartbeat that will not be silenced. Rise, Africa, rise.